What is good, everybody? We are here at Paula Raceway. We have my brand new 2024 YZ450F here. It's still currently bone stock. Today we are just trying to get it a little bit better, try to get the most out of the bike. It's just starting to get broken in, so it's starting to actually feel really good. Today I'm gonna go out, do a couple laps. Track's really rough. It's getting some ruts. It's actually good for testing. There's nothing done to the clickers. It's literally right off the showroom floor. All that's done to it is the sag is set. So we're gonna go out, we're gonna do a little moto on the stock setting. We're gonna come back in, we're gonna throw these JBI forks in. Go ahead and tell us what's different on these forks.
Yes, so we pretty much got the same setting, means stock setting with the forks, but we have our JBI Titanium Pro Perch. It's the latest version of Pro Perch. We just came out. We've been developing it for 4 years. It gives the forks a lot more bottoming. So Ryan's gonna get to experience a set of stock forks and then a set of stock forks with just the Pro Perch, and he can evaluate the difference between those.
If you are watching this, get these things off the track. They're no longer. You're gonna get killed. Ow. That was a rock to the PG. That felt fantastic. Thank you. Squares it up, come on!
just ran the first moto on the stock stuff. Like I said before, the bike is starting to break in, and it's actually starting to feel really good the way it is. So we have the JBI forks on here now. I suck at this type of shit.
Yes.
Explain what these forks ideally are gonna feel.
Ryan's had a chance to ride his bike stock, and now we have the same set of forks, same settings, but the only difference is the JBI Titanium Pro Perch, which is gonna give it more bottoming. And then down the line, we're gonna revalve the forks as well. But what is happening is he's getting to feel the bike as we evolve the suspension step by step. So next time when he goes out, he's gonna notice that his forks have better bottoming resistance when he lands from jumps. I'm not saying he won't bottom out still, but when he does, it's gonna feel a lot better to the rider, giving him more confidence to really push those obstacles of high impact and hard landings.
Like
All right, so just got back in from my second moto with the JBI forks on there. That one was a little bit different because it was a little bit drier. So the track was a little bit shittier than it was the first time I went out. But Major benefits to, I keep blanking on the pieces. What are the name of the pieces that are different in there?
Good question. JBI Titanium Pro Perch.
The JBI Titanium Pro Perch.
Yes.
So what I found beneficial wise with the Pro Perches and these set of forks was anytime I would go deep on a jump with my stock forks, like there's a little hip over here bends to the right, if I sent it a little bit too deep on my forks, the rebound kind of was a little bit too fast and it would kind of give me a jolty feeling and almost give me head shake from landing so hard, right? So then with these forks, I was able to hit that same jump, go a little bit deep. And once I get down to the bottom of the fork, it just felt like a pillow. Just kind of ate up that gnarliness that on the stock forks made me want to get head shake or bounce back, right?
Yeah, it leads to more stability. So that way during those hard hits, instead of it wanting to rebound as quickly, instead it's not going to, because the way it got to bottoming out is a much more, let's say, cushion at the very end of the travel. So hence the bike is a lot less wild or aggressive on the return stroke of that part.
Right.
So what you're explaining is spot on for what we did to it.
Like I said, one of the main benefits to the Pro Perch in these forks, I think, is if you're just a normal weekend warrior track guy, you want a little bit stiffer setup, or you just want that little bit extra cushion so that, you know, if you do happen to go long on a jump, you're not going to weed your brains out. Mm-hmm. This allows you to basically keep your track setting instead of going too stiff or trying to work too much with the suspension setup. This allows you to leave your setup the way it is for the track, but it gives you that little bit extra cushion in case you do go long. Exactly. Or if you're riding in the hills or whatever, you can leave your setup the way it's comfortable for you, but you have that little bit extra cushion in case anything does happen.
Exactly, spot on. And with that extra cushion, some riders find they can go a little softer on the compression now because they don't have to rely on the compression clicker to give it the bottoming resistance they're looking for. Now we kind of separated the two more. We're allowing the compression clicker to kind of control how the fork feels to travel, and we're letting the Pro Perch do the bottoming resistance we want it to do.
Gotcha. So there you have it. How much does the Pro Perch go for?
$295.
So there you go. For $295, $300, you sort of get to avoid going crazy on your suspension if you just want to have a little bit more leeway with bottoming out. So we're going to keep working on this thing. We're going to keep testing these forks. We're going to keep trying to make them better and just get them to a point where this bike feels incredibly good. Like I said, this thing already has a super good base to start with, and having the Pro Perch in these forks is a perfect base to get started with this thing.
Yeah, man, it's almost like a do-it-yourself revalve. It's an easy bolt-in part that you can do. We shot an install video not too long ago, and yeah, again, it's just an improvement's already there. So there's really no drawbacks to it at all, and it's advantageous for all types of riding, be it off-road, motocross, supercross, or freestyle.
Perfect. So there you go. If you want to go ahead and get yourself some Pro Perches for your forks, go to JBI. He'll get you all set up. And then if you need help installing them yourself, if you don't want to have somebody do it, go over to JBI YouTube and he shows you how to put them in. So there you go. We'll keep you updated on making this bike better and bring you along for the ride.
Thank you for riding today, man. All JBI suspension services and parts can be found at ridejbi.com.